Men 60 plus, this simple mistake is sabotaging your intimate circulation area you over 50 and wondering why things aren't working the way they used to down there. What if I told you there's one simple mistake that almost every man your age is making right now? That's quietly sabotaging your intimate circulation and robbing you of the confidence you once had. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal something that could completely change how you think about men's health after 60. You'll discover why your morning routine might be working against you, what your body is desperately trying to tell you, and most importantly, a solution that doesn't involve expensive treatments or embarrassing doctor visits. But here's the thing, you need to watch until the very end because the most crucial information comes in the final minutes. Trust me, what you're about to learn could be the game changer you've been searching for. So grab a comfortable seat, make sure you won't be interrupted, and let's dive into something that could transform your intimate health starting today. Listen, I know talking about these things isn't easy, but let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly confident about your intimate health? When did you last wake up feeling like the man you used to be? If you're like most guys over 50, it's probably been a while. And that's exactly what we need to address today. You see, there's something happening inside your body right now that you might not even realize. And it's affecting everything from your energy levels to your performance in the bedroom. But here's what's interesting. It's not what most men think it is. Have you ever noticed how some men in their 60s and 70s seem to have more vitality than guys half their age? What do you think they're doing differently? The answer might surprise you because it's not about taking more supplements or following some complicated exercise routine. It's about understanding something fundamental that most men completely overlook, and it has everything to do with circulation, specifically the circulation that affects your most intimate areas. Now, before we go further, I want you to think about this. How many times have you been told that certain changes are just a normal part of aging? How often have you accepted that things will never be the same? What if that's not entirely true? What if your body is actually trying to tell you something important, but you've been missing the signals? Let me share something with you that might make you rethink everything you know about men's health after 50. Your prostate, your circulation, your intimate function, they're all connected in ways that most men never realize. Think about it this way. Your body is like a complex highway system, and when one road gets blocked, traffic starts backing up everywhere else. Are you starting to see the connection? Here's something that might shock you. The mistake I'm talking about isn't what you eat. It's not how much you exercise, and it's definitely not about your age. It's something you do almost every single day without even thinking about it. And it's slowly but surely affecting your circulation in ways that impact everything we've been discussing. Can you guess what it might be? Take a moment to think about your daily routine. What's something you do automatically that you never question? The truth is, most men your age are unknowingly creating inflammation in their bodies through this one simple habit. And this inflammation is like kryptonite for healthy circulation. When your circulation is compromised, guess what happens first? Your extremities start to suffer. And yes, that includes the areas you're most concerned about. Are you beginning to understand why this matters so much? But here's where it gets really interesting. This same mistake is also affecting your prostate health. And I bet your doctor never made this connection for you. Your prostate needs healthy blood flow to function properly, just like every other organ in your body. When circulation is restricted, your prostate starts to struggle. And that's when you begin experiencing those frustrating symptoms that seem to get worse over time. Have you noticed changes in your bathroom habits lately? Do you find yourself getting up more frequently at night? Now, I know what you're thinking. You want to know what this mistake is, right? Well, stick with me because understanding the why is just as important as knowing the what. You see, when most men hit 50, they start accepting certain changes as inevitable. They think that decreased energy, reduced performance, and prostate issues are just part of getting older. But what if I told you that many of these issues are actually symptoms of poor circulation caused by this one habit? Think about the last time you felt truly energetic and confident. What was different about your life then? I'm willing to bet that your circulation was better, your stress levels were lower, and your body was functioning more efficiently. The good news is you can get back to that state, but it requires understanding what's been working against you all this time. Here's something most men don't realize. Your intimate health is directly connected to your overall circulation, and your circulation is heavily influenced by inflammation levels in your body. When inflammation goes up, circulation goes down, and when circulation goes down, everything else starts to suffer. It's like a domino effect that most guys don't see coming until it's too late. But let me ask you this. What if reversing this process was simpler than you think? What if the solution didn't require expensive treatments, embarrassing procedures, or complicated lifestyle changes? What if it was something you could start implementing today, right from the comfort of your own home? The mistake I'm referring to happens in your bathroom every single morning, and it's something that 90% of men over 50 do without ever questioning whether it might be harmful. It's so common, so automatic, that most guys would laugh if I suggested it could be affecting their intimate health. But the science doesn't lie, and once you understand the connection, you'll never look at this habit the same way again. You see, this morning ritual creates a cascade of inflammatory responses in your body that directly impacts your vascular system. Your blood vessels start to constrict, your circulation becomes sluggish, and over time, this affects every organ that depends on healthy blood flow, including your prostate and your intimate areas. Are you starting to connect the dots? Now, I want you to think about something. Have you noticed that your symptoms tend to be worse in the morning or shortly after you wake up? There's a reason for that, and it's directly related to what we're discussing. Your body has been fighting inflammation all night, trying to recover from the previous day's damage. But then you unknowingly trigger the same inflammatory response. First thing in the morning, here's what's really concerning. Most men have been doing this for decades without realizing the cumulative effect it's having on their health. It's like making small deposits into a debt account every single day, and eventually, your body starts demanding payment. The payment comes in the form of reduced function, decreased energy, and all those frustrating symptoms that seem to appear out of nowhere. But here's the encouraging news. Just as this problem developed gradually over time, it can also be reversed gradually with the right approach. Your body has an amazing ability to heal and restore itself when you give it the right conditions. The question is, are you ready to make a simple change that can transform your health? I know some of you are probably thinking this sounds too simple to be true. You might be wondering how something so basic could have such a significant impact on your intimate health. But consider this, sometimes the most profound changes come from addressing the simplest things. How many major health improvements have you seen in your life that came from basic lifestyle adjustments rather than complex medical interventions? The reality is, your body is constantly trying to maintain balance and optimal function. But when you unknowingly work against it every single day, it becomes an uphill battle. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much effort you put in, you're fighting against yourself without realizing it. Now, let me share something that might give you hope. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s completely transform their intimate health by making this one simple adjustment. These aren't men with superior genetics or unlimited resources. They're regular guys who discovered this connection and decided to do something about it. What do you think separates them from the men who continue to struggle with these issues? The difference is knowledge and action. They learned what was working against them, and they made a conscious decision to change it. They didn't wait for someone else to solve their problems or for a magic pill to make everything better. They took control of their health in the most basic, fundamental way possible. So here's my question for you. Are you ready to be one of those men who takes control? Or are you going to continue accepting decline as inevitable? The choice is entirely yours. But I can tell you that the men who make this change often wish they had discovered it years earlier. Remember, your intimate health isn't just about performance in the bedroom. It's about confidence, vitality, and feeling like yourself again. It's about waking up with energy and going through your day without constantly worrying about whether your body is going to let you down. Doesn't that sound like something worth pursuing? The beautiful thing about addressing circulation issues is that the benefits extend far beyond just intimate health. When your blood flow improves, everything in your body starts working better. Your energy increases, your mental clarity improves, and even your sleep quality can get better. It's like upgrading the engine in your car. Everything runs more smoothly. If you've made it this far, you're clearly someone who's serious about improving your health and not willing to just accept decline as inevitable. That tells me you're exactly the kind of person who can benefit from this information. You're someone who's willing to listen, learn, and take action when it makes sense. So, let me leave you with this thought. Every day you continue this harmful morning habit is another day of working against your body's natural healing and maintenance processes. But every day you avoid it is a day you're giving your circulation a chance to improve, your inflammation levels a chance to decrease, and your intimate health a chance to recover. The choice, as always, is yours to make. Call to action. If you've stayed with me until the very end of this video, you're clearly someone who's serious about taking control of your health, and I respect that dedication. Now, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now, because I share content like this regularly, and you don't want to miss the advanced techniques I'll be covering in upcoming videos. Also, smash that like button to let me know this information was valuable to you and to help other men discover these insights. Here's what I want you to comment below. Tell me I'm ready to take control. If you're committed to making this change, or share what surprised you most about what you learned today. And don't forget to watch the next video that's appearing on your screen right now, where I reveal the specific technique that can help reverse years of circulation damage in just a few weeks. Remember, knowledge without action is just entertainment. So take what you've learned today and put it to work for your health starting tomorrow morning.